Hello, I am the 10th Umbral Calamity, but you may call me Carbuncle. I have been summoned because I heard you guys can't even meet the DPS check. Yeah, I checked the logs. It's bad. To get good, consider pressing the red subscription button. Or not, and just let your DPS suffer. Hey, you might be good enough to beat this fellow. Barely. Okay, I'm done lecturing. Get back to watching these scrubs talk about stuff.
Alright.
So first off, this boy got a 3060, man. And it feeling fucking good. I've been waiting ever since October. I had to buy a thing to actually get this thing.
Doing too much.
Okay. I just want to let y'all know. I'm not balling in the money, but I'm balling in happiness. I'm just saying. Okay. What you balling in happiness for? Put that in the comment section. Huh? What you happy about? All right, go ahead.
I'm happy about not having COVID and having delicious food. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's good too.
Oh, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess if you want to add my wife as well, and friends, and love, there's a lot. We're not gonna go into a full list.
We should have a full list of what we're happy about. We should make that video. What I'm happy about.
Let's get on topics.
The movies. What?
Anyways, the topic at hand. So we need to. I need to. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this out. I need to. Yeah. All right. So first topic we're gonna talk about Tony Hawk Mark. He won his lawsuit. Technically, with Toei Animation.
Okay. Wait. It wasn't like a full. It wasn't like a full win, right?
He made a video about it. I don't know if you want to go over the full video, or if you just want to talk about what was really talked about.
Yeah, let's just talk about what you need to talk about.
All right, so pretty much. So last we left off, Tony Hawk Mark got like 350 of his videos or something got claimed and were completely unmonetized, pretty much removing years of his work or whatever. And the issues was that Toei being I don't know, I mean they're based in America, but they were going off of Japanese laws to say that this was against their copyright, because copyright is a bit different in Japan. So they were abusing that, and the way they were able to fix it, he had a rep from YouTube that helped him pretty much. So Toei Animation went to YouTube saying that these videos were against copyright. YouTube looked at it, said, no, they look like okay. Can you, give further reason why you feel like these go against your copyright claim? And Toei went behind YouTube's back and used another third-party third-party device to claim all those videos manually. So because they did that and they didn't just give their proof as to why this goes against their copyright or whatever, he was able to get all those videos back reinstated. So all his videos have come back, and YouTube has made it to where his videos cannot be viewed in Japan. So his videos can no longer be viewed in Japan, and that pretty much helps him to where he doesn't have to worry about this anymore. So technically he has won in this regard, but it's still kind of up in the air about what Toei might try to do next. So yeah, he won against Toei because Toei went behind YouTube's back. Now, had Toei not gone behind YouTube's back and came back with evidence as to why this is considered copyright, he would have gotten strikes for every one of those videos, completely deleting his channel. So this could have gone far worse than what it actually went. But because they decided to try to surpass the system and do things their way, Toei was able. Well, Toei like Mark was able to come out on top with this whole thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. New development on this, not really about Toei not Mark, but Toei as well as another company. I'm forgetting their name, but let's just say Toei and another company have found another way to strike anime YouTubers' channels. So if you have anime clips or anything like that on your channel in any way, it's your channel will probably end up getting deleted.
What?
Yeah, this is something.
Even if it's just one video.
I'm saying if you're an anime creator, right?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So if you have a lot of videos using, images of anime, they have a new way to go behind YouTube's back and claim these videos, and YouTube can't really do anything about it. And I think within 3 months, your channel will get deleted. It's crazy. So first, they create a rudimentary small claim in Japan, aim it at offending creator, and send it to YouTube, demanding YouTube take the videos down. Make the fine too big to ignore, but too small to be worth legal fees. So this way, because it's big enough so that they don't ignore it, but it's small enough so it's not worth YouTube spending legal fees to try to defend the creator.
Right.
And then make it confusing and obscene. Since it's a legal proceeding, YouTube will step back and wash their hands of it. The video go down instantly with no option to counterclaim. The YouTuber is forced to go through you and your country. This is nearly impossible without an exclusive representation, because you're dealing with another country, right? So this is going to be extremely expensive to try to fight back. The takedowns begin striking whether or not the damage are paid or the channel is gone, because of course they'll ask you for a lump sum of money. Even if you paid that money, your channel will still be gone. And boom. It's an easy, effective way to remove videos with anything you don't like on YouTube outside Japan, with no risk of counterclaim, no fair use. They just straight up point and click. This was brought to us by another YouTuber. I think his name is Sude. Apparently his channel has been hit by this and will be deleted in 3 months' time.
3 months.
Because all of these legal proceedings take time. But yeah, because there's literally no way to fight back, because YouTube is not going to fight with you, because it's too small to too small for them to really worry about, because the legal fees behind it would cost more than how much the fine is. That's how YouTube sees it. But it's also big enough for them to not ignore. It's kind of, yeah. But yeah, this is a mess. So we don't know. We don't know if this will affect Holy Night Mark, considering that his videos are not viewable in Japan. And the only way that people can avoid this is if they give that ability to everybody. If everybody can choose where their videos show up, whether they show up in America or where they show up in Japan, is the only way they can avoid this. They did that specifically for Totally Not Mark because it was such a big hoopla about it, right? He was a big creator and a bunch of other creators talked about it. So they were able to do that for him just so YouTube can look like the good guy, pretty much. And now we have this other situation. People can't really fight it. Apparently, they told him he would have to pay 0.02 yen per view for every video.
Wait, what?
0.02 yen per view for every video.
No.
And this does not matter if the video is monetized. Even unmonetized videos, you would have to pay 0.02 yen per view. So if you got a video that has millions of views, you about to fork out a lot of money. But yeah, this is the new strategy that they're using to pretty much screw over creators and really screw over the anime community.
What's the reason for this, man? It's like there's no like. Okay,
so a copyright claim is different in Japan. The way they see it is you're infringing on their work. I mean, for us, we see it as fair use, right? Like, Totally Not Mark's videos are reviews, right? There are other people out there who are uploading, like, full episodes of shit, like, full movies. Fuck those people. Totally Not Mark, fair use. There are other YouTubers out here who are making views, who are, like, I feel like, Team 4-Star, we talked about them. That's just fair use. They put their own spin, their own comedy into the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series, for example. And Dragon Ball Z is not really a comedy, you know? I don't think if you're like, yo, what's the best comedy anime? Like, Dragon Ball Z wouldn't be in the top 100. But, you know, Team's 4-Star spin on it made it like, whoa, this is pretty funny. But they're like in jokes, right? Like, it's not really, you can't really understand it if you don't watch Dragon Ball Z yourself. So it's like, it's not taking away, it's an additive, I feel, towards the Dragon Ball Z series. But Toei doesn't see it that way. They see it as you're taking our work and re-uploading it. Here goes against our copyright claim.
I think what it is it's like, for example, let's not think of like animation. Well, okay, yeah, it is animation, but think of it as the animation, right? So I think what Toei Animation is saying is that if Toei Animation drew a picture of Goku or whatnot, right? They own that. They own that picture. Kind of like, you know, like NFTs and shit. But we're not going to talk too much about that. And so
that would make sense. But remember, Totally Not Mark's video of him drawing Dragon Ball Z characters was also claimed.
Yeah, exactly. Because the original, like for example, anything about Goku is stapled onto Toei Animation. His hair, his clothes.
Right, but also some of his videos of his drawing were not claimed. So can you tell me why some were claimed and some were not claimed?
The only thing I can say is that they don't fucking care. it's more of like, oh, I see this drawing, yeah, that's ours, but other drawings too, it's like, whatever, I already said something about their drawing. Like, I'm already screwing this guy over. You know, it's like why beat on a fucking dead cow when you got everything from it already, right? It's like they already saw in their heads, okay, we claimed all of his videos and some of his pictures. It's like, well, we already claimed everything. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Like, that happened to another That happened to another person that was playing Pokemon. What was it? This new Pokemon game that came out. Pokemon
Legend
something.
of Arceus.
Yeah, so he got claimed through his videos and a drawing, a made drawing of him in that Pokemon game. Because the ideal of it, or whatever, right? It's their original idea. Therefore, it's theirs to begin with. And so, when they, it'll be fine if it's like something they posted from themselves or whatnot. That's fine. And then, but when they actually like upload that for some for money, like they upload it and they're getting money for it, that becomes bad. And so that's their thinking.
But that's not how fair use works.
What is fair use then?
How about we do this, right? How about we Google search what fair use is?
Because fair use, because the thing is, fair use is only, like, from what I'm thinking about, fair use is really copyright protection, right? Like yeah, it's copyright protection. And so really the person that says like, oh, this is fair use is really the judge that's saying that. Like,
I have the definition. Fair use is the legal doctrine that permits freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright protected work in certain circumstances. So that's pretty much it. Freedom of expression by permitting unlicensed use of copyright protected work, which will be like Dragon Ball Z.
Is that license? Isn't that license?
No, you're saying unlicensed use of it. You didn't ask them for permission.
Oh, okay, yes.
But as long as, I mean, obviously, it's situational, right? Like it says, it works in certain circumstances, but it says that promotes freedom of expression. So you can use this copyright protected work as long as you use it in an informative way, is the way I see it, and not just blatantly uploading people's shit to the internet and call it your own.
Yeah.
Like I said, Team 4-Star, I feel like that's like if you put Dragon Ball Z and Team 4-Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged side by side, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Even though you're using their animated work, they're using their own freedom of expression, their own voice actors to make it into something else.
Right. And I think it's just exactly that. It's just the like, even though they did put their own spin to it and freedom and whatnot, it's the animation. Like, if you mute it by itself without, we're not
gonna get into
okay, it's fine. It's not even speculations, but it's like, what I'm saying is that people think of that clearly differently, right? Because we were talking about Japan and shit. Right?
Yeah, the thing is, the laws are different in Japan. That's why this is getting fucked over. For us in America, this is what our laws state. In Japan, it is different, which is why this is happening at all.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that situation. Let's move on to our other topics. But I mean, going back to that, if you are an anime YouTuber out there, just be careful what you put on, because they're out here, they're trying to ruin your whole life, and it sucks. Really just destroying a lot of creative minds out there. But anyways, the other thing we want to talk about is Ice Poseidon taking $500,000 from his fans through a crypto scam.
Yeah.
You heard about this?
I heard about it. Really, all we need to know is that it's based off blockchaining. I don't know what the cryptocurrency was called when he was making it. Yeah, I know, but I had it in my head. So
it was called CX coin.
Oh, okay, yeah, CX coin. But yeah, with the craziest part about it is that he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do something with it," but didn't follow through. He never followed through with it, and he just didn't care that it didn't go through. And he just, instead of giving back the money, he just take it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at this, I guess you would call it victim blaming, but anybody who put in money for this, I feel like that, you know what you're getting yourself into, right? If you've seen all the stuff with cryptocurrencies, you've seen all the other scams out there, and then there's evidence of this man literally talking about doing this exact thing, and you could say, yeah, it was a joke, but I don't know, like, it's,
I would still pull out.
I wouldn't trust somebody after they said something like that. Even if you say something jokingly, I feel like every joke is half meant. I don't know, but I don't feel sorry for these people, to be honest. I'm like, you do what you were getting yourself into. Everybody's trying to do this NFT cryptocurrency. Let's get into it. Trying to get rich quick, and it's just like, no. Like, you just need to work a good paying job, work hard, make your money. Like, everybody's trying to find the next get rich quick scheme, and it's just not worth it.
I mean, last year was GameStop, stock market stuff.
I mean, stocks are stocks. Like, stocks will always be there, and I feel like cryptocurrency is a lot of, stocks. Mm-hmm. If you understand stocks, you'll understand cryptocurrency pretty fast. NFTs is a whole nother, like, I don't even understand, like, people.
NFT is still nothing. NFT is still cryptocurrency. It's based off blockchaining, but it's off of pictures, which is nothing.
Right.
It's stupid.
Right. But yeah, he pretty much scammed his fans out of $500,000. I think he gave back, like not even like a third of how much money he took. So people got scammed. A rich asshole got richer by scamming his probably less fortunate viewers. Mm-hmm. And this is just another example of don't trust these influencers, bro. They're not here to try to help you. Anytime you see one of these, hey, I'm gonna start my own cryptocurrency. No,
they're trying to get their bag.
They're trying to get their bag. Any and everybody. McDonald's, they doing it too. Don't trust it. I mean, that's really all I need to say on that. Just stop it.
Yeah.
All right. Then what? God, what was that girl's name? I can't even remember the girl's name.
Addison Rae. Addison Rae. Right. I thought you were gonna talk about that because I was gonna like kind of put that in there too. So for a lot of people who don't know, Addison Rae, she's like introducing this product. I think it's some type of spray, right? Some type of spray you spray on your face. It should, and if it sounds familiar, like it's supposed to prevent Blu-ray skin degradation when you looking at like the TV or you're looking at a monitor.
Skin fatigue, I think is what you.
Yeah, skin fatigue from Blu-ray. Blue. I almost said blue rights. Blue lights.
Lights matter.
But yeah, this is very familiar, especially with both of them with Ray in it. Valkyrie Ray. She did the same thing with her Reflect line. but she quickly knew now what it wasn't. Addison Rae don't care, and she was.
Yes.
She's a TikTok star.
It's pseudoscience, right? Like none of this has really been proven. And I think when Valkyrie had done it, there was a professor that was pretty much just like the study that was done. It would take a long amount of time and like a room full of like blue light monitors to do it. So it's just like it's something that's not worth really worrying about, much making a product to try to protect people from.
Right. So Valkyrie, like the reflect line, at least that had some type of it had some type of science behind it, even though it was very, very elementary.
Yeah.
Addison Rae just say, "Oh, there's science behind it," but I was like, "Oh."
Well, see, the difference is Valkyrie is too close to her fans because she's a Twitch streamer, right? Addison Rae is not that close to people. So it's like Valkyrie, if somebody says something bad, she's right there, right? She's going to respond. Addison Rae, not as touchable, right? Because she's like, I mean, it's like if Dwayne The Rock Johnson was to come out with one of these or something, he's probably just not going to respond to it because he's more untouchable. He's not really a creator that relies on their fans or whatever.
Right. If you like talking about parasocial, this is fucking parasocial.
Yeah, and I mean, Addison Rae, if she pretty much never talks about this, people will forget about it, and then she'll end up selling it and making a bunch of money. And it's kind of screwed up because I mean, Valkyrie almost got completely canceled over this shit, and then some other girl was just like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Yoink! Look at my," like what the fuck, bitch?
Yeah. So okay, for that, for that reason and that reason alone, the thing that Addison, at least for Valkyrie, right? What really threw her back wasn't really reflect by itself, but it was the way she went at it. So she didn't mean to, but she called out her friends. She called out the skincare line on Twitch, and it's like, you don't do that, especially when you have a contract with them. And so she was getting very bad blowback from that. Addison Rae, you're right. Like she should have known, and honestly, I think she doesn't know, and she don't care. If you're in that type of parasocial relationship where anybody wants to support and whatnot, same thing with like Ice Poseidon. People want to support because they want to support and shit. They like, oh, I believe you, blah blah blah. Like, you're gonna have people like that, and she's abusing it.
Right.
Nothing you can't do like much about that, really, because you're gonna have people in the world that just say, whatever you come out with, I'm just gonna support you, even though they don't actually talk to her.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that's that's going on. It's like they're not really beefing, but I want them to be beefing because I'd be pissed off, bro.
Yeah, no, I'll be pissed off. I'm kind of pissed off about it too because it's like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like,
I almost got canceled for that shit. You just go and take my idea and just sell it as your own and just make money? Like, no.
I hate. What I hate is when people get this big or something like that. It's just, it really looked like they just don't care about it because they wouldn't care about it because if something bad blows up or something good blows up, it's still good at the end because a lot of people know about them now.
Right.
If you didn't know about her, now you know about her because of people like us and people like in the news and shit, because that's publicity. Publicity is good.
Yeah,
and they're going to keep on doing
like I
shit
said,
like that.
even bad publicity is good publicity, which I don't agree with, but I mean, to some degree, it can be.
Yeah, it can be, because people you get more looks at. But yeah.
All right. Let's talk about Gilver Sunder.
Who?
Gilver Sunder, if you don't know, is a YouTuber, and he posts very good rips of Nintendo videos on YouTube. So OSTs of like old school, like Mario 64, Mario Kart, Zelda, like all the old school Nintendo music that you know and love that you can't find. He has it on his channel. He has thousands and thousands of videos. He has pretty much been defeated by Nintendo. Nintendo ninjas came for his account, and at first 1,300 copyright blocks from Nintendo on his YouTube channel, and then after that he received 2,200 more blocks the next day.
Man, I hate to say it to you, man, but I probably not going to play another Nintendo game anymore. So we're not going to be playing Super Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. I don't support this.
I really don't understand Nintendo. When you got, I guess we didn't talk about it, but you got Sony making moves by buying Bungie, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Microsoft making moves by buying Activision Blizzard. And Nintendo is out here blocking people from being able to listen to their music, and it's like I don't understand. I just don't. I don't understand Nintendo and their archaic way of thinking.
How about this? How about instead of blocking people, how about you just buy them out? Huh? Why not that? You know?
Yeah, just buy them out. You don't even have to put any work. Just
and then you get the money. You get the money. They get money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you buy them out. You could hire them. Like, there's many things you could do. But Nintendo is just like,
you got talent. Ew. I'm gonna just destroy your whole entire life. Like.
So yeah, this man's livelihood is pretty much gone. All those videos are gone. And I mean, honestly, if Nintendo had some way for you to access their music, it's like, okay, Smash, you got the music player, right? Who the fuck is gonna have their Switch with them playing the music player like while they're driving and shit, trying to listen to fucking music off of Smash?
You would have one person. Let me tell you, bro. Like, I talked about him before. He's a tank for in our Final Fantasy free company. He legit tells me he put SpongeBob music on blast while he drives.
I mean, that's different, right? Like, okay, back in the days, maybe you didn't have the ability to get the music any other way, so you would do what you could, you know, to get the music. But now, in 2020, there's so many ways to get. You got Spotify, you got, YouTube, you got Apple, on the iPod. There's so many different ways to consume music. To Nintendo not doing any of that. Nintendo, you have some songs on Spotify, but the library is very poor. There are not many songs from Nintendo. So it's like, in order to hear a lot of these songs, a lot of the songs from like niche game series that nobody knows about, like, Star Ocean and stuff like that, like game series that most people don't really care about, are old. Release them. Release the audio tracks some way so that people can consume the media. Like, it makes no sense to sit here and block people from consuming it, but you don't have any other way for people to consume it. It's like people want to listen to this music. Make it accessible for people to listen to this music. But Nintendo's stuck in their thoughts. I mean, in their fucking archaic fucking brains. I don't understand it. So yeah, sadly, Silva Sana YouTube channel is pretty much gone. he's pretty much gonna delete it. I think today. He said on February 1st he's gonna delete it Friday. So yeah, I think today. Might be dating this video. Sorry. So yeah, we have another YouTuber that's pretty much been eviscerated by Nintendo. But then I think shortly after that, Nintendo did come out with a library of songs from Diamond and Pearl. Again, I don't like the video format, so it's just the whole OST in one video, and then you can click, the table of context pretty much to pick the song you want to pick.
Right.
I don't really like that form when it comes to OSTs because it's just really, you can't really listen to what you want. It's like if there's 5 songs in the whole OST, if you want to hear the song, you have to either skip to it by pressing, the timestamp, or it's just a mess. If I just want to play those 5 songs on repeat, I should have some way to download that so I can play those 5 songs on repeat. It's just ridiculous. That Nintendo being stupid, that's happening. Anything else you want to say on that matter?
No, you kind of said it all. I mean, it's the same thing with each company. The only thing is that if someone's like just recreating stuff, just buy it out. You're actually, I want to say you're losing money when you don't do that. When you try to like actually delete that whole entire video, you're losing your own publicity. You know what I'm saying? Because since everyone, I'm sure there's going to be people who's like, oh, what song this from? Oh, it's from this. Oh, it's from this game. Oh, I should probably play this game. This seems pretty interesting, and you get more money off of it. But no, instead you're just going to do all this other type of shit.
Nintendo's the company that makes it impossible for you to even play those old games. Like, there's no way for you to go and, I want to play Star Fox 64. How do you play Star Fox 64? Well, it was on the Nintendo 64. Can't buy the Nintendo 64. There's no way to do it outside of, like, emulation. But then if you emulate, that's bad. It's like, give people the way to play and hear, make it possible for us to attain these things that we want. I don't know. I'm done ranting about fucking Nintendo.
Alright. You good?
I want to play some Smash. I want to play some Smash like right now.
You want some water?
Right now.
There's water.
No, I'm good. Anyways, last topic I got for today. Long Beach Griffy.
Oh shit! Don't say that, man.
I wanted to say this one for last.
Shit, man.
Long Beach Griffy is deleting his YouTube channel. Because I guess the censorship has gone too far. His last video that he uploaded was pretty much because you have Black History Month coming. He made a video about, the white people preparing for Black History Month, yada yada.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's made more controversial videos than that. So I really don't see why it was that big of a deal. But,
it was a big of a deal?
a big enough deal for this to happen.
Oh my! Like they do it. Like these companies, it's true. They do it for everything. They do it for everything. It's like, oh yeah, we care about black people.
Yeah, it's true.
Because then they get more money for it and everything. Like why do you think like I'm like
I don't know. I feel like this is a good argument for censorship because it's like they're censoring him from saying the things that he want to say. And I mean, a lot of platforms are kind of like that because he's like, I think it's not just YouTube, but he's also not going to be on Facebook, not going to be on Instagram. I think he said he's going to start uploading his content to OnlyFans, and that's the only way you will be able to get to it. Which I don't know how well that will do on OnlyFans because most people are using OnlyFans for other things and not for comedy. But
is he gonna show his picture of his glizzy, man? What the fuck? OnlyFans, what?
So I don't know how well that's gonna go, but that's his plan. But yeah, this is pretty much an end of an era. Long Beach Griffy's YouTube channel. I think he privated all his videos. You can't see any of those videos anymore.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he's done. He's tired of it, and he's leaving the YouTube space.
Yeah, I know I would be kind of tired of it too, of the constant backlash you get. And it's like it's something that's really not controversial, I feel, because like everyone should know that companies do certain things for a certain reason, right? Like when, let's say, like Google, they put out a G and they make it the rainbow color, right? For like, for a certain month, and it's like, okay, they're doing that for a reason. Like they say, like we support them and all that, blase, but are they doing that because they actually support them, or are they doing that because they don't want to get canceled? Like, oh, Google's not doing this, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do it because, like, either one, they have to do it because everyone else doing it, or two, like, they get something out of it. It's pretty bad. So it, like, everyone should know about this, honestly.
Yeah, I just hate to see it, but this is what's happening. Eventually, all of the YouTubers you know and love that you watch will be gone. And there'll be nothing left but these crappy ass Jake Paul wannabe, Logan Paul wannabe ass hats on the internet.
Oh God!
Fight me.
Their stuff. Their stuff is very cringe, man. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. You got anything else you want to add to this?
Okay, I got one thing. I saw this. Well, at least I think my mom was texting me about it. About this event. I went to go see it because I didn't believe it. Right. So there's this. So there's this a show, right, called The Masked Singer. Have you heard about it?
Nope.
Okay, so basically it's a sing-off competition, but you're under a mask, and everybody have their own, like, everybody have their own mascot where they wear it and they go out on stage to sing and whatnot, and then you pretty much have to guess who this person is. This person could be anybody. It could be a YouTuber, it could be an actor, it could be another singer, or an old singer. It could be, in this case, it could be a politician.
Okay.
I forgot what it was, but basically, there is this person that was singing, and they were trying to figure out who it was. It was Rudy Giuliani. You know who that is?
Name sounds familiar. If I saw a picture of him, probably not.
Okay, let me go ahead.
Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, I've heard of the name, but I wouldn't know him if I saw him.
Okay, let me just go ahead and show you what he looks like.
I mean, I don't really follow too many celebrities, but go ahead.
It's not a celebrity.
Oh, this guy. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He was a fucking bass singer. And when I tell you two of the fucking judges left. They didn't. They usually make jokes and shit. They saw who he is like, is that Rudy? And they left. And you know the build up, right? And the build up is like, oh, take it off. Who are you? I don't know who you are. And the music go up, and then ta-da! It's Rudy. Both fucking Robin Thicke and oh shit, what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his name. There's another person.
Oh god.
Two judges went off the stage. Ken Jeong. They didn't make any jokes. They pretty much walk off the stage, saying like, "Nope, we're not doing this. This is a publicity stunt." This fucking poor ass man have to do this shit just to like make a statement.
I don't even.
I was like, "There's no way." And this is, you know, he's a clown, which he should be.
He's a clown indeed.
He's a clown. Well, he should be. Yeah. So what you think about that?
Don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. We love you guys. All right. And
you can't say that. I don't love y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, we don't love you. Fuck you guys.
No.
All right. Fuck y'all. See y'all on the next time. Y'all better be here, but fuck y'all.
Yeah. Bring my McDonald's next time.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Bye.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!